Hello guys, welcome you all for the end-to-end AML session. So it is gonna be a year-long session where you're gonna learn all the important techniques that are required to become a successful data scientist. So hope you guys are enjoying the session. We are enjoying a lot every day. So yeah, before coming for the session, please make sure that you guys have a 100% understanding of whatever the session that we have before. Like I think we have just jumped somewhat in depth to the data science field, but now also we are just doing in a breath-based manner only. We're gonna do in a depth-based manner as I was explaining. So today we're gonna look into the topic of data visualization, but make sure that you guys have watched all the previous videos so that you can have a better understanding of what we are talking now. Okay. So yeah, guys, we will jump into today's session. So yeah, guys, today we're gonna see data visualization in data science. Okay. So data visualization is a crucial part for the data science. So it is a process of creating visual representation of data to help understand and communicate the insights. So guys, as we are mentioning, right? So every day we are mentioning data. Okay. So as a student who are learning data science, or as a data science myself and a researcher, sir, we all can understand the data. It can be of any form, but if a client comes without any zero knowledge of data, how you can able to represent the client? So you cannot represent the client by a numerical value, right? So the client will not be able to understand anything. Okay. So in that time, what happens means you guys need to give the data in a manner that a client can understand. So the only thing that you can do is visualization. Only visualization makes things easier. Okay. I will put it in a simple manner. If you guys are learning through a book and through a YouTube video, which will be very easier for you? Through YouTube video, right? So whenever you are visualizing something, you get a better understanding of what you are doing, and then it will be easier for you to understand. So similarly, you just apply that to here. You need to give the data in a form of visuals so that the clients can understand. Okay. So that's all about data visualization. It is also very important topic in data science. Everyone should have a skill of visualizing your data. Not like you have many graphs, many charts, and you can use everything. No, based on your needs, you need to use the charts and graphs. Okay. So data visualization is a crucial part in data science. So yes, sir, over to you.
Yes, so guys, it is very important that we understand data visualization is very critical because even when I see a data, so numbers will not tell me story, but visualization of data will tell me a story of correlation between variables, their historical patterns, the correlation, the patterns, the insights, the what do you say, the regression, the mean, the outliers, the baseline, the anomalies. I can detect that easily. That how clean is my data? Okay, how good is my data? uh, should I go and build model for it, or it would be a time waster? Because you have to, when you visualize data, if you have data which is like very highly skewed or highly underfit, or there are a lot of outliers, it is better you go to ground zero, clean it, or recollect the data. There is no fun you go and build model and waste a lot of time. So you need to use visualization very deeply. So it is a critical for data science. It is a process of creating visual representation of data, helps to understand and communicate the insights. But as I said, there are a lot of ways to visualize data. So I will say it is the most important tool which helps you to literally understand the patterns, insights, and then make decisions accordingly in your model or in your project. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so yeah, we will be moving on to the next slide. Okay, what are the importance of visualization in data science? Okay, first thing is data exploration. So data visualization aims to uncover patterns, trends, and outliers in the data, providing a deeper understanding of the underlying information. So whenever a data is given to you guys, whenever data is thrown onto you, so as a first time, we all are like new for that field. Okay, new for the data. It will be child for us. So we doesn't know anything about the data. So we need to explore it. So in order to explore that, first of all, we need to go for some kind of summarization, and then comes visualization. So it's a very, very critical part, so that we can have a better understanding of data. Okay, that's what the first thing. Next is communication. Data visualization makes the complex data easier to understand for the audience, facilitate informed decision making. So thing is, as I mentioned before, right? So as a data scientist, we can able to say, yeah, these are the data that we are having, these are the correlation, and these are the results that we are getting. But how you can express these things to the client? Only through visualization, right? They will not able to imagine, or they will not satisfy with the things that you are telling in a just a text or numbers. You need to visualize, you need to graphically show that. Consider you are having a share market data, and you are saying that Jan is the month that you should not invest anything. So you need to visually prove that Jan is someone that is making more losses, okay, compared to all of them, and so that only Cake can understands. Okay, this is the reason they are saying. But if you just say Jan is a month, you should not go for investing, because like you will just throw the numerical data. The client won't understand. So you need to go for a visualization so that they can understand. Okay. Next is storytelling, guys. I think this is the main thing that you need to have whenever you visualize the things. Okay, data visualization can be used to create compelling narrative from data, making insights more impactful and memorable. So this is a major thing, guys. Everything is ready, so you have just visualized all the data, everything is ready, and you are going for a client, and you need to explain to the client. Explaining data to the client through a visualization is called as storytelling. But I think it's a skill, guys. So we are saying data science is a skill, right? So Python is a skill, R is a skill, R programming language is a skill. Whenever you go for data analysis, so that's a skill. Similarly, storytelling is a skill. Not everyone has a skill of storytelling. I truly believe, like, I also like struggle to explain. Sometimes I will struggle to explain what is the data visualization tell. But if the domain knowledge, it makes things very easier. If the domain is very familiar for me, it is very easier for me to explain the thing. So from my experience, I'm just telling, once you visualized everything and once you are ready with everything, you should have a proper knowledge of a domain. For example, um, there is a project which is given to me. It's related to healthcare, where they asked me to go and build a model for lung respiratory system related problem, the same problem, because like I've explained this in one session. So I have just created the PPT out of it, and then visualization I have added that. But the thing is, I'm not able to explain them or tell a story in the first set, because like I doesn't know anything about this respiratory problem, lung kind of thing. No. So for the next time, what I have done means, I have done the visualization, I have the everything ready, but like I go and just have an understanding of what is lungs, how a respiratory system works, what are the problems can occur, their domain knowledge I'm learning. So I am very confident in the next PPT, like next presentation, and I have tell the story so that the client is somewhat satisfied when compared to the previous one. Okay, so it's a great skill, guys. You cannot just learn within a day. Okay, so whenever you just practice these things, whenever you have a visualization, whenever you practice this thing, then only this skill can able to able to catch you. The skill can catch you. So you guys should start to learn and try every day. Okay, so that's the thing. So next is problem solving. Data visualization can help identify potential problem and opportunity, aiding in development of effective solution. Yeah, that's a major thing. Okay, problem solving. Once the data is given to you, you need to visualize so that you can make an understanding of whether the data is sufficient for me, whether the data have all the data that we are needing to build a model. As I is still telling, right? So without having a knowledge of data, if you are building model, it's completely waste, right? It's waste of time, waste of money, waste of energy, everything. Okay, so we should not waste our time for anything. Okay, so if we visualize the data, we have a clear cut understanding of what the data is, how we can handle it, and what are the things that we can do with the data, so that only we have a clear cut understanding, this is what I can do with the data. Okay, so these are the importance of data visualization in data science. Yes, sir, over to you.
Yes, guys. So, the importance of data visualization in data science. I think we have already mentioned that, but here let us go a little at meta level, okay? So, data exploration is the thing which we have to do. We have to explore data like we explore places. We understand multi-dimensional perspective about places, people, culture, all those. That's also data, right? Here we do data exploration because we visualize data. It helps uncovers the patterns, trends, outliers, data, providing a deeper understanding about unyielding information, which is like hidden patterns. So data exploration will help us in that. Then communication, data visualization makes complex data easier to understand for audience, okay, facilitating informed decision making. So it's not just decision making, but it is based on data, okay. So informed decision making is based on certain facts, evidence, and proof, okay. Then and only that helps for decision making, so we can do that. Storytelling, data visualization, it is another thing which we need to have. So when you practice, you learn this skill. So you need to create compelling narrative around the data, whatever data you are getting, whatever insights you're getting, okay, making insights more impactful and memorable. So you have to create story or kind of persona, kind of visualization, kind of connecting with something so that people can relate and understand, because all are not data scientists, all are not people like intelligent like you will be going through this year-long program and doing certification and projects. But other people are normal people, they understand. Usually people understand through visualization. That's why you'll see films, we watch movies for 3 4 hours and we don't get bored and we are excited, because naturally human beings are, they like visualization, they like imagination. So we don't understand, we get bored. Suppose you have a 4 hour mathematical or number movie without visualization in a cinema hall, what will happen? You will start getting bored in a minute, right? So similarly, you have to present your data numbers in a so compelling and very insightful, impactful, memorable, visualize, use graphics, use pictures, use videos, use some storytelling persona, and use different kind of things to present your data to people who don't understand data science. And not all people understand this. And then problem solving, data visualization helps to identify potential problem, okay, and then opportunities, and then um, development of effective solution based on that. So you start. So I'll tell you, I come from uh, innovation and product design, product development background also. So we have a tool called design thinking. So in design thinking, again, we collect data, we do all these processes, what we do in data science. But then what we do is we create visual stories, okay. We create classification of the problem into different segments. So we create and then we create personas. So we also develop from the data and numbers, primary or secondary data, and we develop a prototype based on that. But then we have different personas. Like suppose we got data and we'll have demographic personas. So age from 30 to 40, 20 to 30, and like you have different personas. So then suppose you have to develop a product from 20 to 40, so you have different demographics, you create different personas, 3 4, so that you understand problem solving better manner, because not all people will behave to your product and service in the same way. You want somebody who is 40, 35 to 40, or somebody from uh, 20 to 25 will behave and interact with the. So this is how you solve problems using data visualization, whether you uh, create different classifications, different visual stories, personas, or different things, so that you understand problem well and then you solve well.
Yeah, guys. So these are the importance of data visualization that we are having in data science. Okay. So the next thing is fundamental principles of effective data visualization. So we are saying, right. I'm just saying on quote. So like if you know lots of charts and lots of graph, it's not mean like you are well versed with visualization. You guys need to know what kind of graph and what kind of chart should be used for the own data set, like for our own data set, or the problem statement which has the data set, right? For the problem statement related data set, what kind of visualization you need to use, what kind of chart, what kind of graph you need to use. That's the main thing. That is a effective data visualization, I will be telling. Okay. First is clarity, guys. So visualization should be easy to understand and interpret, and use clear labels and titles. Choose appropriate visualization elements. So this is what, guys, I'm just telling. You should have a clarity. Like, okay, I know all the charts and all the way of graphs, so I can visualize all the data through every graphs and charts that I know. No, not like that. It should be very simple, very meaningful for the 0% knowledge of a person who has 0% knowledge of data science should understand this. That's the reason you are visualizing. Okay, it should not be complex, because like already we have a data set which is complex, so that the reason that is thrown to you, again you are creating a visualization which is complex, then there is no point of doing that. Okay, you should create a data visualization in the manner it makes a person with zero knowledge of data science can able to understand. So that's a major thing. Okay. Next, accuracy. Visualization should be accurately represent the data, avoid distortion or misrepresentation, and then maintain data integrity. Okay, so these are something. Okay, so you should be very careful whenever you are visualizing. You should not visualize something which is not helpful or not meaningful, like those things. So you should be like very clear that you are visualizing what. You should be clear, so that only the client or a person who has no knowledge of it can able to understand. Next is relevance. Visualization should be relevant to the audience and the purpose of the analysis. Focus on key insights. Avoid unnecessary cluster. So that's that clutter. Okay, this is what I'm just saying. Okay, so for me, like the principle that I follow is, I will try to create very simple chart that everyone know. Okay, I don't know how many of you know about waterfalls chart. Okay, I think some of you, it will be the first time that you are hearing. Okay, so we guys should not use waterfall chart, because like it will be very like very like tough for others to find, because like 10% of the population can able to understand the waterfalls chart, and they have an understanding of how to interpret it. So as a data scientist, as a person who are visualizing data, we should be in a manner that we are able to convey the data by using simple kind of charts which are well versed by everyone, like bar chart, pie chart, line chart, dot chart. Dot chart is also like somewhat near like regression chart, like those things. Okay, we should use a simple chart so that everyone can understand and we deliver the data in a visual manner. Okay, so that is what effective data visualization. Yes, sir, over to you.
Yeah, so fundamental principles of effective data visualization, you need to have clarity. You need to visualize very, like, it should be very easy to understand and interpret. Clarity should be there. And use clear labels and titles, like not complex. Clarity is very important. Not so much of text, huh? So choose appropriate visual elements. So you have to use the visual elements, huh? Visual elements like, uh, suppose you are presenting a computer science, let's say data science. You're defining data science. I'll give an example. So you have to put some visuals around data science, okay, not something else, okay. So according to your objective or whatever you are presenting, so you have to uh, choose the elements, visual elements, huh? Graphics or pictures, something related to that particular topic, huh? Accuracy, visualization should be accurate, representing the data. So accuracy should be representing the data. So, and then avoid distortion or misrepresentation, maintain data integrity. So you need to have quality in your data. It should not be biased and all. Maintain the integrity, not distortions and stuff. And it should be accurately presented. Whatever insights you got, it should be backed with that data. If somebody asks you, okay, from where you got this insight, you're shown some visualization, you need to have reference to that. It's not that your visualization shows something else and then your data says something else which is in the source file, right? So it should be related. So relevance visualization should relevant to audience, purpose of analysis, and focus the key insights. So you might get suppose 20 insights. So you should not talk all 20. Should talk 3, 4, 5, which are major, which cover all those insights. So because your stakeholders, your management or people will not have much time. Suppose they have 10 minutes, you have to show them. So you're not going to talk about everything. You need to pick up the most important insights from your data visualization principles, whatever insights you got, and you need to talk about minimum 4 or maximum 5 insights which are covering that objective of the particular project. So avoid unnecessarily clutter. So definitely not writing everything like a newspaper, okay? So very, very to the point with clarity, clean and specific. And you need to talk about 5 things which should cover, I think, almost everything. You need to give just of it end to end overview, not detail and stuff. And if somebody asks, then you can provide the uh, after approval according to the circumstances. You need to take approval from management and stuff, and then you need to give them the background and the source files and stuff. But for that also you need to ask for the approval. You can't share that details with anybody without approval. Thank you.
Yeah, last points are like those are great, sir. Because like whenever we are having a sensitive data, we need to get an approval from the others. Okay, so that only we can just able to publish the data. So guys, yeah, these are the some of the like key things that you guys need to understand before like going for data. Because like for our entire life is going to be we are just going to play with the data, so we should know what are the things that we can do and what are the things we can't do, and what are the things based on the rights given to you how we can do. So these things you guys need to understand. Okay, so we can go for the next slide. Yeah, so guys, common visualization technique, just make notes of it, like because like most of the visualization will be around this thing. Okay, so first thing, like we are having bar chart. Okay, whenever you need to like compare the categorical data using bars of various length. For categorical data, we will be using it. For example, compares sales performance across different regions. Okay, how consider a product X, how it is visualized, or sorry, how it is sold over different countries. Okay, India, Australia, like those things, so different countries, and we will be having sales. Okay, how many count of the products is sale. Okay, like that. Next, scatter plot shows a relationship between two numerical variable, like analyzing the correlation between the income and the education level. Okay, like based on the salary, like income they are getting, and then the education level. So whenever the education level is increasing, the whether the salary is increasing or not. Like that, we can find the correlation by using the scatter plot. Next, we are having line chart, which displays the trends over time. So tracking the website traffic over a month. So like consider we are having a YouTube channel, right? So how the website traffic is. Once we launched our course, that should be very high, because like this AML is like a like buzzy word. So like it's like a very trending word. So it would be very in an increasing manner. So that can be found by using the line chart. Next is heat map, uses color gradient to represent the data values. Identify the area of high or low customer satisfaction. Okay, so like heat map, what it does means it will give the like range of colors like low to high, which represent the desired output for us. Okay, whether whatever the outcome that we are having gives a low representation or high representation. So these are the very common like data visualization techniques that we will be using more often. Like, so try to use this common visualization so that everyone can understand. You can leave that heat map also, because it will be not that much understandable by the client, but If you can able to explain this heat map to the client, then you have it. Okay, I'm not saying that you should not have it, and you can add the pie chart also. So it will have the quantity of value that we'll be having. Okay, for example, raining season, so which month has more rain, so for that we can use the pie chart. Okay, so yeah, try to use very simple charts so that you are not making the data more complex for the client or anyone who doesn't know data science. Yeah, so yeah, that's it from my side. Yes sir, over to you.
Yeah, so common data visualization techniques and tools, guys. Techniques are bar charts. Okay, bar chart is what is it? It's like bar. You have bars, so it would be that's why the name they have driven from bar chart. Okay, so you can remember it. So it compares the categorical data using bars by verifying length. Okay, then use cases comparing sales performance across different regions. Okay, so we understand which one to focus on and which one to why. We can ask this question also. Suppose there are areas where we don't have more sales and where are areas where we have more sales, so how we can sustain in the areas where we have more sales, and how we can understand and go and do little more research and bring those areas sale up. Okay, you can use this way bar chart, how you can apply bar chart in this scenario. Scattered plot shows the relationship between two numerical values, which is like analyzing the correlation between income and education level. So you can also use this in terms of sales, like the people who are buying your high end product or high quality product, so what is their income and what is their educational level. So then you can understand and target that kind of audience, so that if you're selling 5 lakh or 10 lakh product or a car or something, so you will ask these questions initially, or you will target that kind of audience people, so that you can use scatter plot to understand this kind of relation. And then we have linear graph, displays trends over time, tracking suppose website traffic over a month something, or you are running ads, so you need to track that. So you will see which month and which ads have performed well on bringing traffic to this website, so you'll understand with linear graphs. Okay, then we have heat maps, using color gradients to represent data values. Okay, to identifying the areas of high and low customer satisfaction, so you will get visualization that okay, that which areas are uh, giving the high mm, um, customer satisfaction, where is the low, and what is, then you can have again a correlation. So the areas which have high satisfaction, are we getting more sales from there? How is the revenue? So from there, so you can uh, bring a lot of insights from that. Or you can use it for elections. So you'll see, okay, we were expecting from these areas to get more votes, but we are not getting. So what is the reason? Are the people satisfied or not? They are not satisfied, whatever. So you can use these tools, techniques, then use cases, and you will have your own. You can, once you understand the basic concept, you can apply it according to the definition and standards of the technique. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. So, yeah, that's great explanation. So yeah, guys. So this is all about today's session. So, like, we have just introduced you what is data visualization, and what are the common data visualization techniques that we have, and what are the things that you need to keep in mind while you are visualizing. So, I hope like this is what you guys need to do. I think we are to a level one. Okay, till now we have seen very scratch things. Like we can consider it as level zero, but like now you guys should have a proper understanding of what we are telling. Okay, because like this data visualization itself, it's a branch in data science. Data visualization, it is itself a branch and it is an art. I'm just saying storytelling, it's itself an art. So you guys need to have a better understanding and a good understanding of what we are telling and what are the things that you can take away from it. Okay, So hope you guys have enjoyed this session. So yeah, that's it from this session. So please make sure that if you guys are feeling any difficulty, just ping in the comment, and please subscribe to our channel because like it's gonna be a year-long program. So yeah, that's it from our side, guys. So thank you. We meet you in the next session.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll reiterate again, again and again till the time you achieve the goal. So, 5 to 10 times watch all the sessions, okay? Absorb the information, digest the information, and apply the information, okay? And write us in the comment section how you're feeling, what help you need, how we can improve these sessions more and more every time, so that your feedback is very important. And subscribe to our channels and understand that gives us motivation to any which ways we are happy, we enjoy, and we are motivated. But it will give us more motivation that you are subscribing and you press the bell icon also, so that you not miss any session. And it's a year-long series on AI/ML deeply we are teaching. So understand each and everything. Subscribe and write to us in the comment section. We'll keep improving, and we'll have these series every year, guys. We'll be upgrading, and these series will help you guys to go deeper at meta level in AI/ML and data science. Become world's best data scientists, AI researchers, and scientists. So keep learning. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you guys. Meet you in next session. Bye.